Hello, friends. Welcome to Wagmi Tarot, and I'm really delighted to bring to you readings for the week of February 17. Now, this week, the cards that I have in front of me point to a week which may not be very easy for a lot of us. And I'm saying this because I've got three very strong, very good cards in the reverse position. And it seems to me, I'm just getting into the reading because the messages are very strong. And I don't know how many of you will resonate with them, or these energies will kind of affect you, but this is the message that I got. And so I got the star card, which is, this is the star card, and this is in the reversed. I got this in the reversed, and basically when I look at this whole reversed reading and the star card, it tells me that this week most of us will feel like our wishes have not been heard by the universe, like our hopes have been dashed. We'll feel maybe disappointed or demotivated. We will not really feel in the best of energies, and we may feel very discouraged, like things are out of our control, or the dreams that we were working towards, you may not see too much hope, and you may feel a little bit out of control, as if life is a little bit out of control. And Because of this, a lot of people may not be able to think straight. Not only are they able to think straight, not only are they not able to think straight, but I think they are not able to function logically. And many of us may feel that our stability is not there. We don't feel stable, whether it's our jobs, whether it's our businesses, whether our sources of income, or our say in things, in family matters, our importance amongst people, amongst in teams. We may feel that people are not listening to us, people are not giving us enough importance, or that they think that our advice does not matter. This may happen in families. On a personal level, I think even in our careers, we may feel it like a very difficult energy to kind of grasp everything and put everything together. We may be struggling with deadlines. A lot of people, some people may not like what they are doing, and at least this week in work, people may think that they've been given a job, or a function which they do not find very fulfilling to perform, or they are in an environment which does not fulfill them, which does not satisfy them completely, and you're not enjoying it fully. And so finally, of course, that may cause a lot of people to feel emotionally unstable. It will be like whatever made you feel emotionally stable. It could be a relationship, it could be job, it could be your health, it could be a lot of things, or your hobbies, or the place you live in. A lot of things suddenly may not fulfill you anymore. You may look for a change. You may think that things are not working out anymore, and that you may feel stagnant and stuck. And instead of feeling secure that you felt earlier, you may now feel like things desperately need a change. When people think like that, Nine of Cups reversed, a lot of people could feel anxiety. A lot of people could feel restless, and desperation. And these are not energies that give us strength. In fact, they deplete our strength, but they do force us to think in a new direction, in a certain direction. They do force us to rethink what is not working properly. So I think in this week, there is a lot of rethinking, a lot of kind of reassessing of what's not working with us, or how is it that our future looks different from the present. What is it that we do not want to carry into the future? How do we want to make our future different? Or even in our present, what are the elements in our life that are not working out? There's a relook at our environment. It could be in your careers, it could be in your families, it could be health wise. Everybody may look at their environments. Is this environment fulfilling for me? Does it make me feel happy at the core, on the inside? Is this my purpose? Is this job that I'm doing suiting me? Or is this what I want to do for the rest of my life? Is it fulfilling my needs? Is this environment good for me to study or to add to my skills? Is this environment good for my family? So these are the things that you will be thinking. It is a reassessment. It is an introspection, and introspection often makes us feel out of control, like it may make us feel unstable, like we are really not in our power, like we we are not able to make a big difference. It could also mean that some people may not be realizing enough revenues or making enough income to feel stable. It could also mean that. And so these circumstances force us to relook at what's working and what's not working. In all this, of course, one feels stressed out, confused, unstable. Yes, I have said unstable a lot of times. And I think this card, the overall message for the week, says giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. This is the silver lining in this week's energy, and this is what is joins the dots. So giving birth is not an easy process. It is painful. It's, of course, we are full of hope. It's a miracle in itself, but the process is kind of painful. We all know it very well, and it's sometimes a matter of life and death, and it's of extreme and supreme importance. And I think this is what this week is like. In this week, we may be going through a process of birthing a new life, of bringing forth a life, a future where we are more comfortable, where we do not feel unsure, where we do not feel unstable, where we do not feel like we are not important or we are not worthy, or we are not getting what we deserve. I think in that sense, it's a very constructive energy. It's like breaking down a house that you've already made. And that, of course, can bring tears, it can make you emotional, it can make you rethink what you're doing, but you're actually working towards a better future. And this week is basically making us work hard towards that next step, towards that future that you want to see. People always say we should live in the present, we should not look at the future. But I think there are times when we have to do something not just for the future but also for the present, because the future, which may be in your imagination right now, will one day become your present. And we do not want to repeat a circumstance or a situation which is not beneficial to us in the now, right now. And I think that's why this week's energy is constructive, it's enabling. It may make us feel powerless right now, it may make us feel weak right now, but it is actually like, it's a very old cliche, but like shedding of the snake's skin. Like the snake has to make itself vulnerable, hide somewhere, and make a big attempt to shed the old skin in order to be shiny and new and, you know, have a fresh life in some sense. And so giving birth, this is the week of labor pains. This is the week of reassessing. This is the week of pushing hard, of trying your best, of working through obstacles. For some people, it may not mean really revamping your life. It just may mean that there is something which is stuck, there are some obstacles right now, and you may have to fight harder this week. The obstacles may just seem very strong, or you may feel very exhausted dealing with them. And so this is the kind of energy this week has. All I can say is that there are good times, there are bad times. It's like a cycle, and sometimes we are on top of the cycle, sometimes we are at the bottom of the cycle, and we cannot evade being caught in that cycle or being on different points in it. And change is inevitable. Even with this energy, we are working towards change. So I hope you like my reading. If you like it, please like my channel, press the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. It'll encourage me a lot. And for personal readings, please write to me at wagmi.tarot@gmail.com. You can also follow my Facebook page, and my email ID and my Facebook page are given below for you to access. So I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you soon again. Bye-bye.